I am late, but I slept so well. I slept, um, I slept 12 hours. Finally, finally, at 9 p.m. again, I was asleep. The baby's mother was on the phone trying to reach me, and I couldn't hold my eyes open. I could not open. I could not. Only thing I could do when I noticed that it was her, because I haven't been able to receive my text notifications. This came with a ding, a bell. And I have tried to reset my notifications for important meetings, calls, appointments, contacts, and look at God. This was like ding. When she's texting me, is ding. It's music magic. Look, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. It's music magic, magic music to my ears. I'm so excited this morning, even though I'm tired. And I feel like I partied last night hard. And I didn't. I didn't have one glass of anything. Um, I'm laying in paperwork. I'm laying in clothes. I um, sprayed. I pulled out a lot of things. My files. So it's a mess. I'm also going to show you that. I'm not ashamed to show you the mess that I have made that I have to clean up this month. Um, it's been a hellified ride, and I'm still riding. I said that I was going to drive, and I have a goal to drive again um, in a couple of months. I want to take my power back on a lot of things that has, I can't say hindered me. I'm not a hindered woman. I will say that delayed me to do certain things, but as I look at it, it was all meant to happen in the times that it was happening, in the way that it was happening. Because I can only say that for the past 3 years, I've had 2 to 3 years, I've had nothing but God. Not one thing was normal for me. Not one thing. God and my little gum gums. Everything else was a facade. Even at some points, my children was a facade of things where I didn't recognize them. Even though I loved them, I can see that there was a lot of manipulation, a lot of creative, fucked up manipulation to where people wouldn't come at me by herself, itself. They would come at my children. But I say these things for you guys to take heed to the warnings of what I have been through and what I have experienced to protect your children, to protect your life, to protect your mindset, to protect your image. And when I say image, I'm talking about the true version of yourself. Fuck all this glossed up, glow up shit. That doesn't mean shit. Because if you cannot be that person off camera, then that's not truly who you are, right? If you cannot be that person that is smiling for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, Snapchat, whatever, all this shit, then guess what? You are a fraud. You are a fucking fraud. Um, because and those masks somehow is gonna come off. It's gonna come off before January the 1st, 2025. It's gonna slide, whether it makes it viral, noticeable, or whatever. It's gonna slide. I promise you it will. Because we cannot continue living up under false pretenses anymore. We cannot. I don't care how much you get on your platform and want to show your best self. If that best self is not the self that is behind closed doors that can show up for self in the midst of a storm, that's not your best self, because that is actually, because your best self is actually the description the descriptive picture, the descriptive image. Thank you. The descriptive image, that picture, that snapshot, that screenshot, that thumbnail is the description of you showing up again in the midst of the storm, regardless of how that looks to everybody else. You're saying, I showed up again. I'm here again. I'm standing. Regardless of what my atmosphere looks like, regardless of the shit I'm in, regardless of what my environment looks like, regardless of all the things that people have thrown at me, have put in my path, have tried to destroy, have tried to delay, have tried to take away. I'm her, and I'm showing up for her. Baby Emanuela, I'm going to show up for her. I'm going to show up for mom too. Because I have been through so much things in my life, so many things, so much things, that's the right way to say it. And everybody knows by now I speak proper English, proper grammar. I also speak some Spanish, some French, and I'm learning Creole. I speak some Tamil, just maybe like 5 words of Tamil. Malema, Malema, Mayalayam. Mayalayam. Okay, Mayalayam. I speak some of that. So I'm excited, even though I don't sound it. I'm tired. I want to take a cold bath to shock my system because now I see why for the past 30 days I was unable to sleep. And God forbid that I would have called my doctor to ask for sleeping medication. She probably would have given it to me, but she probably would have said, get in my office like right now. No telecall, no tele shit. Get in my office right now. Because she knows that there are certain medications that I will take. There's certain medications that I will fight her on. And that is one of them. Even though I will try whatever she tells me to do. However, I won't continue if that's not what's written for me. If that stops me from doing what I need to do properly, I won't take it. And she knows that I follow everything that she tells me because she's aligned with God to let me show up as my best self for my part in this world. I feel like I have a huge part in this world to play in this world. And right now I have been told to rest, to sleep long, to really truly rest, not to sleep just for the sake of, oh, I went to bed last night, but to sleep and rest while sleeping. To turn that brain of mine off. And last night it was turned off. After mommy told me that she's okay, baby is here, everything, because yesterday I tried everything to locate her, to find our baby, to find mommy, to make sure that this is an assignment that's thrown to me. I don't do things for clout. I don't do things to be seen. I do what's written. I do the assignments that are thrown to me. And some of them are some fucked up assignments. But I still have to do it. If I want peace in my life, if I want sobriety in my life, if I want my children to be okay and to be protected and not to be allowed to be able to, for Satan to send his fucked up energies and whatever else at my children, I better get with the assignments. And I do. I have some assignments of some celebrities, and I hate that part because most of them think that I'm just somebody, that I'm just envious. I'm so envious of who they are, especially the African assignments. Oh my God. They are the worst ones. And what I mean by that, oh, they are so rude. They are so high on that horse of theirs. She is. But guess what? She can act like whatever she wants to, but she hears what I say to her. She does what I say for her to do. Disregard it and see what happens. I don't have any skin in the fight. I ain't got nothing but beautiful skin. That God allows me to continue to glow without all these high-tech ass pills, without all these high expensive potions and whatever. It's nothing but bubble gum and water. And I do use certain things that I'm trying during this challenge of mine. There is certain things that I have started using and I like because my baby stole my sunblock. Come to mention, her skin does look quite like mommy's. Looks better than mommy's because she got my sunblock. However, my sunscreen, sunblock, whatever. From the Dollar Tree, I can go get more. Like Nika Dewa did. Nika Dewa went and bought all of the sunblock from Dollar Tree. We don't hear her making videos of her baby crying about being white with the white cream on everybody's nose. So we know that she took my advice too. She'll never say it, but you'll see that she has no more chalk on her kids and her husband's face because they're all using Dollar Tree sunblock. So it's okay. Show up as your best self, chick. Do you. But you are my assignment too. It's not a good assignment, but I have to follow it because now it looks like I'm a troll, I'm a hater. But you on my assignment, you on my list too. The list that I have to publicly announce as my assignment is when I don't like the assignment. When I don't like the person, I don't like the image, I'm not flattered by it, but I still have to do it. I have to come back. I have to get back in your what do you call it? Your comment section. I have to get in your comment section. I have to write this long ass. Sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short. But I do it because I have to. If I don't, my day is going to be fucked up. If I comply and I be like, now, August 2024, I understand what my assignments are when it comes to people that are on certain platforms. I just say, if I get in your comment section, you are my assignment. And it might just be to say one or two words. Might be just to say, uh-oh, I see something. I have to say it. You don't have to respond. It could be good. It could be bad. But I'm saying it. So if I'm not in your comment section and I don't write anything and I watch a lot of YouTube, but these YouTube streets, I have an assignment to do my part to help clean them up. And that's awful that I have to do that. But there's a lot of lives being changed because of content creating. There's one that oh my God, there's several. The women are terrible. What I mean by that, the women are so high strung, they feel like content creating won't stop for them. They feel that way. Doesn't matter. I'm going to always be a content creator. I'm going to always get that check. I'm going to always get that money. That's what they say. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. We're going to give it a moment of silence for that. There are some content creators who I have followed for now a year. I think YouTube, I have been on YouTube for about 2 years playing around, 2 years, 3 years, maybe since 2022, 2021. I started watching YouTube a lot more, and I started developing different feelings. Started being able to understand certain things that was going on in my life, and you know, a lot of them were good things that I understood. A lot of them was scary. A lot of them was fucked up. A lot of them were uncomfortable. A lot of them saved my life simply because I understand that people will do anything for money, even if it means partaking in a team effort to try and destroy someone's life. Whether you know this person or not, whether this person has did anything to that ringleader or not, that there is people who put a certain plan, a nasty intention into play to be able to hurt others. And I'm going to use another day to talk about that because I don't want to get off of what I started on, and that was Baby A. She's here. I want to give her all of my attention so that I can feel like my heart is feeling, get my energy and my equilibrium up to that. So I'm going to try to give you an hour like we normally do and talk about the plans for Baby A, but I haven't even contacted the team yet. I will give them to 1 o'clock. I know that everybody's going to be so excited because for a whole month we have not been able to do shit that was planned. We have not been, and that's not how we operate. I operate with chaotic moves and this and that, whatever. I operate in being unorganized, but my team, they won't let me do that. They are not those type of people, those type of women, those type of men. They are stand up, very organized, very orderly, very precise, very professional. But this CEO chick that they have, they have to love me. They love me very much, and I love them. So my plan was, well, maybe we should not talk about Baby A right now until I talk to the team. We love you, Manuela. We love you. I love the name. I have proposed to create and design. That will be my first design that I will do. I'm going to get the machine out to create her, mommy, and my team's new outfit. That will consist of a t-shirt and some leggings that will be designed by Not a CEO, my brand, that I need to actually brand as Not a CEO. So I'm not going to talk about Baby A anymore today because I see that there was something else that I needed to get off my chest. And I don't want to have those kind of, I don't want to push, I'm not suppressing anything anymore for my peace of mind, for the sake of being orderly. Because when I finish this, I'm going to go back to my space and I'm going to clean it up. Let me talk to this person. I know you watch. I don't know how you watch. I don't know if you have taken on a position with the federal government or the FCC. I don't know what or who you have partnered with to be able to listen in on my conversations, to be able to look into my phone. And right now, at this stage of the game, I don't even care anymore because I hope and I pray that it's legal, because I'm prosecuting. And I'm not a prosecutor, but I'm aligned with a lot of people that I choose to not call on until I really need them. And some people will be like, well, superstars, these people, these people, you got that, you got that, you got that. Yep, I do. And they are stored nicely away, properly kept, until I actually need them. And when I call on them, they answer, because then they know it's something out of my hands, something that I need their effort to help me. And when it comes to my privacy, my work this time, unless the federal government or the state of Georgia call me to discuss anything and everything that I do wrong, I'm going to keep doing it my way, the way that it's written, the way that God tells me to do it, or I won't do it at all. You will answer to that, not me. I'm only going to do what I'm told to do by God. There is this person. I'm not going to say whether it's a man or a woman. I'm going to call it it right now. I don't know who gives it the right to invade my phones, to invade my privacy, to send people in my corner $20, buy them some beer, buy them some crack, buy them some weed. You can afford much more, but they don't care. They don't want that. They will join this person in order to be able to listen in. Look at this. Oh, it blew off. Look, 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 look. Look, guys. Cuckoo. 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 Look. Is that an eagle? What is that? Cuckoo. Hi. Hi. Okay, he flew away. He said, you ain't sounding right today. Um, Let me fix it. Let me fix my screen. All right. So, yeah, it's this it. And you know how stupid you are? Easily detectable. Because you don't have any creativity. It's gone, sucker. I see certain things, and right now the tarot community, and I can't say whether, I'm definitely not a tarot reader. I don't know what I think about tarot cards right now or tarot readings. I said that I was going to get two people this week. One, I do trust to tell me the truth of whatever he feels. One, I do. And he asked me to send something to the ancestors. I'm learning what that means. And because he said it like that, and I don't pay for tarot card readings. I don't pay for any of that. But this week I am two people in the tarot card community because I feel like one of these two people are really a messenger from God. Even though people may look at real life's page and they might criticize him for drinking. They might criticize him for being overly compassionate for people in his delivery. But if we believe in people speaking their truth, we believe in people being their authentic self, then that's what I see when I see him. I see a great man who stands regardless of whether he's drinking, whether he's drunk, whether he's working very hard as a truck driver, whether he's with his nieces and nephews, whether he's with his boo thing. I still see the same man over and over and over again. Even when he's drinking and emotional and sick and tired of being sick and tired, I still see the same man who I respect, who I am on his team. And he don't ask nobody to join his team. Neither do I. Because we both identify with being a hot mess at times. We're being out of control sometimes when it comes to our emotions and our anger and our frustrations at being fucked with when we want to be left the fuck alone. But we still have to show up as this type of person. And we attempt. Oh boy, does he attempt. He attempts to show up each and every day as his best professional self, to be a concrete creator and, most of all, a leader for people. A just person who stands on the upright at all times, regardless of how many sips of nice cognac he has, how many sips of nice brandy he has. I accept him as real, who has a lot of fun by himself. He don't need an entourage of knuckleheads around him. However, he does know that he's called to be able to expose those who consider themselves in a position of power, who consider themselves as a person who God has chosen to be able to lead people, to help people, and to be honored and to be respected by God, to be titled as a leader, to be titled, to go down in the history books as a leader, as a person that did right by the people, by God. I have no heaven or hell to put nobody in, because if I did, oh wow, some suckers would truly be gone. His intent, real life TV's intent, is not to hurt or harm anybody, discredit any, well, can't say that, hurt or harm anybody. He has a brutally honest and lethal mouthpiece, just like I do. And when it cannot be contained or filtered, boy, you better watch out. He will cut your ass down like a samurai warrior with his tongue. Tomorrow he will come back and he will apologize for those who he did not intend it to affect. But for the ones that he truly meant for it to get, who really got it, who really got the message, who got the MO, he meant every word that he said. I adore men who stand strong and can admit the error of their ways. I hate a coward, and I try to say that I don't hate anybody. But in this day and age, to me, a coward is somebody who intentionally wants to cause harm for others, but then they hide their hand. A coward in this case is a person who pays people with beer, with liquor, with crack to be able to watch others. And in this case, watch me. To be able to tell what I'm doing, who I'm talking to, what I'm planning, what my meeting is about, listening to everything that I do with other professional people. Then sometimes everybody's computer is fucking up. But let me tell you this. You think that your crimes, you don't think it's called a crime because you feel like we'll never know. You feel like I'm too dumb that I'll never know that you fucking with my phones. That I'll never know that you fucking with people around me. That you have sent that now that you know that who I'm riding with, who's in my thing. Let me see if they smoke dope. Let me see if they smoke weed. Let me see if they got a secret. So if they have those secrets and I find out illegally because I'm tapping in on her, I'm tapping in their phone now. So guess what? They got a secret. So when they find out that their phone and their computers don't work, I'm going to call them. And I'm going to tell them, oh, don't report this unless you want this to happen. And that person says, oh, no. Don't tell. What do I need to do so you don't tell? Oh, well, let me tell you how you can not be discovered or not be exposed. You know that woman? Do you know Michelle? Yes. Tell me what she does. Tell me where y'all go. Tell me who she talks to. Tell me how she looking. And if they come back with nothing, then they don't get paid. So see, this is the cat and mouse game that this sucker, this coward, thinks that I don't know about. But I'm not law enforcement. And on the other hand, I am the object of your day. But you're not man enough to talk to me yourself. You got tarot readers saying that there is somebody who loves me, there is somebody who wants me, there is somebody who's watching me, there's somebody who's obsessed with me, somebody. This is sick. Hold on, let me pass these babies so I don't scare them. Good morning.
Guys.
What is that, the eagle? Yeah. That is the eagle? That is? Oh, a hawk. I saw it over there. He's being, ooh. Yep, he's letting it come around the sin today. Cuckoo. Look at you smiling. You look, look at him. He's going. Yeah. So the thing about me is I like to be left alone. When I'm not doing anything to anyone, leave me alone. When I'm minding my business, leave me alone. But I have said that for 2 years now. And you still doing your thing. 2 years, I'm still the object of your eye. I don't know whether it's my paperwork that I am working on trademarking. I don't know whether it's my business. We working on sealing that up too. My style. I'm working on figuring out legally how do I contain my style and how do I protect it. Because you have none. Hi, beautiful. Hi, beautiful. What you doing? Hi, beautiful. What? You looking at me like that? How are you? How are you? You're eating some good stuff today. Hi.
You say hey?
What's her name?
Iris.
Oh, Iris. You got them eyes. I love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. How old is Iris?
One. Yep, 1 and 4 months.
4 months? Yeah. You're beautiful, Iris. Bye-bye. Look, she like, I'm gonna watch her. I gotta watch her. Bye-bye. Yeah, so this person at one time was very artistic. I guess. I didn't know who he was then. Oh, so sorry. Okay. So let me tell you, I want you to stop putting yourself in legal danger. It's already been pressed, so there's no turning back. I see when I go to do a federal report last year, September the 6th, 2023, that there were several people in the library that came in 2 days in a row. They could not even do what they were supposed to do because I had locked eyes on them. And I understood that they were called on assignment to be able to watch me and do something to the computers where it wouldn't actually, I couldn't pay for my state registration. I could not file the report for the Federal Trade Commissioner or the FBI. That's what you think. But I ended up faxing it. I ended up getting it printed off and I ended up faxing it. On the day that you thought that you could follow my Google Maps to see how I went there, this and that, whatever, I walked in one place and went out the back door to another place. And I faxed it with all of these names on it. So see, you think you're clever, but I'm cleverer. And then I'm a woman. Very smart and intelligent woman. Even I have seen how you are maneuvering on YouTube again. You feel like it's okay again. I said, get it how you live. I I'm not going to call you out until they call your name in court. Because if I'm wrong about you and you mean me no harm, but going through my things, going through my privacy things, and I don't know you, but you know a lot about me. And if it's to be able to date me, hmm, I would say this: you messed up a long time ago. Because only a woman that is supposed to be for you could handle you. And I cannot. Right now, I am not looking for a man. And my instruction to women is don't look for him. Let him find you. Don't let him find you by hacking you or following you to the point to where you fear for your life or your safety or your work. Don't let him do that. Because who wants a misfit, who wants a straight out the damn box, ready to destroy? Who wants that type of man that you automatically know is going through phones, going through paperwork, going through files, watching every fucking thing you do? Who wants that to where you can't even move? But I love you. Hell no. If you don't trust me, you don't trust me, and I don't want to be around anybody who doesn't trust me. I will never do that again. Because I don't snoop when I'm dating somebody else. I don't really give a fuck. Because a man will do exactly what he wants to do. And now, us women, we are doing the same thing. Exactly what we want to do. However, now it's causing women to get killed. Hey, my friend. It's causing women to get killed. Which I'm working hard to be able to get some part of my focus. Hopefully now that I've connected with the babies and the baby's mom, that now I can do other things now that I have aligned with the assignment with her. Back to this person. I see you, and I don't like what I see. I see down to the point where you even knew that I was spraying for bugs. And the thing about you, you can't hold ice water. You cannot. Because you so selfish. You so confused. You so concerned with me and everybody else that you just have to act like this 2-year-old that tattles on himself or herself. Now you got people in the tarot community because you know that I am curious about everything that interests me. I'm very curious. And discovering my portion of my spirituality, my spiritual self, me seeking God, I'm open to a lot of things and a lot of different ways of learning how other people connect to God. But when I started researching that, I learned that people are not just believing in God; they're believing in several sources of happiness, of connection, of purpose, of alignment. Do you even understand what I just said? I doubt it. See, you thought because I've had a past of thugism, you thought that because I had a life of dancing, a career in entertainment, that I was just a nobody. Even though I want to be just a nobody, that ain't in my DNA. That ain't in my my mechanism of she. That's not how I roll. Even when I don't want to roll, I'm still rolling because I'm good to people. This month, I'm learning to be good to myself. I see that you try to take snippets of how I speak, and you develop those words and those phrases into the way you want to talk. But guess what it does when I don't even listen, but I read your words, and I see that that T was something that I wrote, or that I was something that I said. So I am learning how to be able to enforce it legally to see what part of that is illegal. So that one day you and I cannot just smile and be merry. You've missed that opportunity. You've missed that. And that's a shame because I reached out to you to work with you about 2 years ago, way before I came back to Georgia. And you know what you said, right? To me when I called. You know what you said. Then I did it a year later. You know what you said then, right? So that's 2 times that you crossed out, me and you being partners. Second of all, there's no way in hell that I would knowingly deal with a man who's in a relationship with another person. Knowingly. There's no way. A man with children, I can adapt to that as long as the children are respectful, that they love their dad, they love their mom, and they try to love me. I can deal with that. I am not into polygamous anything. I don't have a problem with anybody because I really. This is the day of the Grizz Balls, I think I hear. So, all of this, I want to say that you did to bully me into what? Or, or, to dismantle my empire creation, to discredit me as Shannon. How do you do that? How do you do that when it's my God given right to be myself? Myself is a very intelligent woman, very creative, very popular, very anointed, very keyed in, very cool as hell. I'm not flattered by suckers at all. And what my definition of a sucker is a buster move who no matter how good you are to them, they are just as low down and shysty as hell, negative ass thinking, bitchy ways, worse than a woman. Low vibing, sneaky, conniving, utterly ruthless, dumb ass person. Because, and when I'm talking about dumb, I'm not talking about your intellect. I'm talking about making dumbass moves for no reason. There's no reason for the shit you do. No reason at all. You say it is, but it's not. The things that I see you do on your, it's not. It's not called for. I can imagine what you do behind the scenes, behind your YouTube thing. But I see you connected with my shit. I see you connected with my Instagrams. You're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Why? Tell the world why. You didn't want to work with me when I offered. You want to be this lion that roars. You want to be the person that has all the sense, who is seen by the whole world, who come up with this idea, who actually does this idea. You don't want to be a part of a team. You want to be seen as a legend. You want to be seen as the one that everybody needs, the one that made this happen. You want to go down in history. When I Google history, I don't see you there. You're doing all these things for what? For who? Shall I say whom? Who called you to do these things? I see you running fucking ragged. I used to run ragged. That's how I'm able to identify. Until God set my ass down. 20 years ago, 21 years ago, was a car accident. And then this is what came out of it. This is what came out of it. Grace and mercy. And me begging for peace. And what I had to do that to get that, because I've had so much more in my life that money could buy. But now that I have none, I see that there is an abundant form of some more stuff that I never even knew existed, never even wanted it. But for the past 15, 16 years, I want some more of what I got. And now I want to incorporate that to where now I want my money. I want to incorporate all of that because now I need money to be able to execute these things the correct way. So now I have to get in line with the legal form and the corporate form and all these things that are in place for me to be able to get the money that I need to be able to continue extending my hand for those who need my help. You say you do all of these things, that you did all these things. And when people see you, who do they see you as? The person that I can go get help from? Or the person who I can go hang out with, get fucked up with? Or the person who knows what I did last night and gonna tell on me if I don't do what they tell me to do? Who does the world identify you with? Or the major asshole that think everything is funny by ruining other people's lives or their credibility or whatever. Fucking with folks. That's 5 things. I only want to be identified as doing my part, doing right by others. You don't like rejection. Nobody does. But how about not signing up for things you know you cannot have? If you're paying for somebody to give you any information on how you could bully me, please get your money back because there ain't not one fucking way. I'm not afraid of anything, anything. From August 1st, 2024, let it be understood. I'm a real life G. I'm a real life woman. And that's not because I want to be. I want to be held. I want to be laughed with. I want to be cooked for. I want to be massaged. I want to be kissed on. I want to be hugged. And I want to sleep. And I want to be pushed out that fucking door so that I can continue doing what God has called me to do. That's it. But in return, I want a partner that I can do the same things to. And then more. And that we hold hands tomorrow getting this shit done together. It's not about being seen. Who the fuck wants to be seen dealing with homeless people or having to feed people? No, I'm disgusted by that because guess what? We should not be in those kind of situations. People should not be living in those kind of conditions. You got it. I don't. I'm hustling like hell to get it. And you think it's funny. So you feel like you want to grab my hard work and give it to somebody, sell it to somebody, use my fucking phones, my accounts, and all these things to get your money. Oh, it was a brilliant plan. Oh, it was brilliant, baby. It was brilliant. But why is it taking you so long to find something on me? What is it that you are after? Oh, if I find something in her phone, if I find her doing something, then I'm gonna say, you better love me, or I'm gonna tell on you. You better work with me, or I'm gonna tell on you. You can't tell shit on me. To whom? I'm grown. I'm an adult. I don't do scheming ass shit. I don't do scams. The only person you can tell on me is God. Because he's the one that can condemn me and can disqualify me from being a leader that he created. I didn't go to school for this. I went to school for law. And I had to quit so that I could get it right through my head what I had honored the God. That if I can walk, that if I can go to bed at the time that my kids go to bed and I can get up to be able to get them off to school, I will do anything. And this is what that anything is. I can walk again. I can dance again. And I can take care of my kids again. And I can take care of yours and anybody else's kids. Run tell that. You want to tell some shit, get it right. I'm working on a way to where when I sue your ass or sue their ass, that it holds up. I really don't even want your money. I want you to go to jail. Those days of reconcile or speaking across the table and us coming up with a mutual understanding of who you are, why you did this, and who I am and why you did this, it's over. It's over as of yesterday. Because I reached out yesterday the way that I used to 2021, and you didn't do it. So game over. I don't play games. I see you got all these things off my head the past, I don't even know how long. But I know for the past 2 years, I can identify with a lot of things. But I wasn't the person I am now in 2021. You took advantage, but the worst thing is you were ungrateful and you used it for a lesser evil, for a greater evil and a lesser good. You took, you paid for my tablet to be stolen. You did all these things. And I even see the shoes that you purchased. I see you. I know it's you. So guess what? I know that I'm spiritually tapped in. I am blessed with the gift of sight. It's cool. You from the hood, I'm from the hood. It's cool. But I think I'm more gangster than you are, than you'll ever be. Because I'm not a coward. I don't run my mouth 20,000 minutes, 20,000 times a minute, talking about absolutely nothing. Talking about absolutely nothing. So if you have a clientele or a fan base that wants to talk about absolutely nothing, we in fucking trouble. If you're leading those type of people, we are in fucking trouble. I'm exhausted just by thinking of it. I don't want to be around that type of leader. I want to be around the leader that raises hell all day, every day to make sure that others are fed, to make sure that these babies are okay. I don't want to be around nobody that's talking about the next man or whatever. What the fuck are they doing? The next man, the next one. I'm not flattered by the bullshit at all. You're fucking with my medical records. I'm going to get more new medical records, new testing. And it's up to the medical chart, the medical division, whatever, whoever secures those files and shit. Ain't nothing secured no more. But I tell you what, my eyes, I don't know how they hold up in court. I don't know if there is really a legal thing. But if my eyes and what I felt, what I thought, and what I connect with, if the legal world could tap into that and verify what I see and do their part, not on mine, because I think it's wrong to just rely on one thing. Oh, I see him do this. But then they don't go out and investigate to back that up. I think it's wrong to go by what someone else says and fuck up someone else's life because I might have been inaccurate. And no, I don't call myself a psychic because my I'm not there yet, and nor do I want to be. I don't want to see things that no. Some things I don't like to see. Sometimes I just want to talk to people or be around people, but I'm interrupted by the things that I see. Then I have to run from that person if it's not right what I see. The movies. So when I see you, I see a whole fucking movie. Ain't that ironic? A movie of bullshit. everything I say, everything I do, you take a snippet of it because now you know I'm watching. No, I don't watch your videos. I don't listen to your voice. I just read your thought process. And then my eyes go into the movie. That is you. And it's like several of y'all out there that's connected to you and you. Two people with a whole lot of money. I'm going to make you spend it all. Because you won't know where you are not capable of being able to honestly follow my lead. You aren't. Or the other person. Y'all got plenty of money. I hope and pray that the investigation serves that you got all this money the correct way. All these accolades that you're going down in history the right way. Not that you're going down in history because you fucked up a lot of people's privacy and you took some shit that was meant to be for good and you turned it around for your fucking evil. You got to feed that beast that's within you. And there is a total animal inside of you. I see it. I can't hear your voice. When I tried about a year ago, my stomach hurt. My skin hurt. I had black eyes like I was in a fight. So now I don't even press play. And if I accidentally mash that motherfucking button, guess what? I get so nervous about what I need to do. And I had to learn how to protect myself, spiritually protect myself from you. And you. Now I don't have to worry about that as much because I'm back doing what I'm supposed to do. And it's He that protects me. God. I ain't asking no man for permission to do shit. I'm only entitled to do my part to make someone else happy, to make something better. And I fucking rock. Let's put me, you, and you. Let's put all of us in one boardroom, one hotel, several different hotel rooms. Everybody get some rest, and everybody go out there and serve. And we tally up who created the best service, who identified with the public better, who did the public choose to handle leadership, who engaged with the people more earnestly, who identified themselves with their services, who created these type of services that are rendered to the people. Do you even fucking understand what I just said? Put that on paper. What started out very good will end good. Because I said what I said to all of you to be able to say, watch your back, watch your work, watch your people that you're hanging out with. Not everybody wants you to win. And definitely watch your phones. Watch your laptops, watch your computers, watch everything. My kids call me overly paranoid. And that's okay, because I'm a naturally geeked woman. So paranoid identifies with that. As long as everybody's safe, it's okay with me. Call me whatever you want. Crazy and a dumb woman, I ain't. You want to use my work? You want to use my words? Send out a contract to pay me. That's the only thing we could do. Because I ain't stupid enough to turn down money where I feel like I'm valuable to someone else in exchange for money. I ain't wanting that clout no more. I'm not, well, I've never been a clout chaser. I am clout. And guess who told me, guess who showed me that? You did. You, and you. Because you guys are working overtime behind the scenes to be absolutely nothing in this world that nobody fucking needs. All right. Bye.